Welcome, welcome, welcome to Dropping a Morning Log with Jivko. Hello and good morning. I'm coming at you today. Son of a bitch. Hello and good morning. I'm coming at you as Reptar today. Today is Halloween. There's a Halloween party at my work and we're all dressing up. I'm obviously going as a goddamn dinosaur because, that's what I decided to be. A dinosaur because I'm old and I also love Rugrats, so it's a Halloween special episode. So I remember having a Halloween party at school back in the Dizzy when I was a wee lad. So I ended up dressing up as a pirate, and of course all of the photos of pirates had earrings on the different ears, so I didn't know which ear to have like my clip-on earring on, and of course I borrowed my mother's earring, just one of them, because I was a pirate. And I ended up apparently clipping it on the wrong ear because I ended up seeing enough photos of pirates where it was apparent which ear pirates put their earrings on. So once I did that, I ended up doing everything, and then I came back home at the end of the day, and of course my brother, of all people, he's about 3.5 years older than me. He was in middle school while I was in elementary school, and he just comes home and just starts reaming into me about how I'm wearing my earring on the wrong ear, because of course he has to go trick-or-treating with me being a gay pirate. And it was just like way too funny, and I was like trying to convince him that I had the earring on the right ear. So apparently when it came to it, the rule was right is wrong and left is right, and I didn't think that would be the case, but you know what, fuck it. So yeah, I ended up being a gay pirate that year. I had a hook and everything. It was awesome. I ended up having a hook and a hat from a Las Vegas trip I had taken the previous year. Yeah, that's right, I went to Las Vegas as a child. You know what? It was awesome. I had the best time. And no, I couldn't gamble, obviously. But I will say this, I know this is totally side note, but we ended up going to the Excalibur, being our hotel, and we ended up getting to our room early, and we were so exhausted, so we were trying to early check in, and it looks like the room hadn't been cleaned up from the people prior to us yet. There was literally a small mountain of tickets from the arcade room downstairs in the hotel. There's just this mound of tickets waiting for us to basically get there and check them out. And had the room service gotten there before us, we would have been out all those tickets, which was absolutely insane how many tickets we had. And it was just like, we ended up getting like all sorts of shit. The first thing we got was like a Viking hat. It was probably like 2,000 tickets or something stupid like that. Like, why the hell do we need a Viking hat? No one knows. But we ended up getting one. Ended up being like a family like heirloom almost. It was just like put into the display case and everything at my house, and it stuck around for a while. So we ended up doing that. I mean, it was a good time as a child, but my favorite part was the pirate ship battle that is at one of the hotels. I forget which one. I'm guessing some sort of treasure island type thingy. It was a great fucking time. Anyway, back to Halloween stories. I believe that was also the first year that we abandoned having like legit like Halloween baskets and shit like that, and we just went like straight up pillowcases. That's when we became hip, because at the end of the year we were still trying to hide away pillowcases full of like all these little like 6-7 month old candy, and it was like, dude, that candy lasted all the way until next year. It literally tasted the exact same. There was no difference in flavor as it aged in those little plastic wrappers. There's no difference, because that shit will never get old. There were some of the candies that, like, at a certain point in time, like, the grease had soaked through the actual package itself and was, like, soaking through the pillowcase, which was kind of disgusting. So we tossed those out, obviously, but not so obvious. I definitely ate a few. That being my childhood of Halloween, or the start of it anyway. I remember also at a certain point in time after I reached 5th grade, that was the year that one of my best friends decided it was his last year to celebrate Halloween and go out trick-or-treating, and then because he was, quote, too old, and AKA he just wanted to stay home and play video games that night. And so he did. So yes, I remember 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. He did not come out trick-or-treating with us. Yeah, that's right. I ended up trick-or-treating until 8th grade because I have no shame. I remember very vividly that was the year that, like, I just realized there is a point where you do pass a certain age where you are too old. And at 8th grade, I was, like, at the pinnacle of being too old because I saw a lot of other people from my school, actually, in the area trick-or-treating with blackface and all this stuff, which was obviously uber fucked up. And even at the time, I thought it was fucked up. I just thought it was absolutely ridiculous for the obvious reasons. But plus, they were like, "Oh, I'm my black friend, like so-and-so." It's like, that's not how Halloween works. That's neither scary or funny, or that's not a costume. You're just being racist to an extent. I don't know if that is being racist if you're their friend, but I don't know. That's a really dumb costume. I don't think it's appropriate at all, obviously. But yeah, even then, I thought, like, at that point, I was just like, this is why there needs to be an age cap at which you stop trick-or-treating. And I remember that day being just like, all right, this is it. This is the last candy I'm getting for free like this. I was a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I think it was like, in my heart, I accepted it because it was a tradition that I've done for many years since I was a gay pirate, all the way up till that year. I don't even remember what I was that year. I think it was something super lame, and that's why I don't remember it, because it was that insignificant. Maybe I was like a karate guy or something, who knows. So other than that, I think I ended up the last few years just like throwing out my candy at the end, just because I realized that I really don't want that much candy around. I think I even like had candy battles where there was just like candy. I mean, this is obviously not the smartest thing to do, but just like chuck candy at each other. Whatever like broke open or whatever, like, you didn't really care. You know, the animals will get it. But yeah, it was a good time. After that, I've always enjoyed going to Halloween parties and this and that. Also hosted them when I used to live with my roommate. Not that we were like super huge Halloween freaks, but we just did it for fun, just to host a party at our place because we could, and we were bachelors at the time. Good times. Halloween has always been a great time of the year. You just get to enjoy some friends being around. You get to enjoy the fun of being silly and dressing up as different shit, and it's a good time, or at least it's supposed to be. Of course, you got the scary movies going on in the background or spooky soundtracks. Yeah, that being said, I've never been one for scary movies, but I still enjoy the time of the year no matter what. And on that note, I gotta wrap this up. Enjoy your Halloween, people. Have a spooky time, and don't eat too much candy. Or on second thought, go eat some candy, but don't drink the punch. Actually, probably do, because it's fucking delicious. Unless it's shittily mixed, then don't drink it. Anyway, adios.